Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Great Milson, Virginia. As always, to give you latest articles, to give you latest news, articles, lessons through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And as first and foremost, as always, we give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh by Shem Kodash. Say double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who love for teaching us the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutation to Akamah that is putting the truth throughout the focus earth, so it's the best of their ability, scattered the focus earth. With that, I want to say shalom.
Shalom.
It's an article from Blacklist News, and it reads, get ready to be muzzled. It says the coming war on so-called hate speech.
And all right, man, before we get into it, man, as always, the thing they're gonna target the thing who they talking in, it's like the thing, I mean, who they really talking about is us, man. The men of the Lord, because the scripture says what, thou shalt take this proverb against many kingdoms, how is that cease the golden city? This is what, what they trying to stop, man. They think that us stopping, us, they believe that, they can, get rid of us, man. But as the scripture says, what, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. Because all you're doing is giving us more ammunition, more proof that we have the truth, man. Because, man, we've been pushing out these videos heavily, man. Exposing your lies, your deceit. As the scripture says, what, thou shalt lift up the skirts of Babylon, man. And this is what we're doing, man. Hey, man, we're putting truth 100% uncut, raw, man. Nothing back, man. And what they're trying to do is, man, they're trying to demonize us, man. But that's why, how back then on YouTube you can say whatever you want, but now, since the years coming up, they've been passing laws, legislations, like I said, underneath, as we talked about, I think like in 2 and 1, passing laws where they don't tell you outright, where all of a sudden, you can be your channel can basically be terminated, get shadow banned. That's what they mean, really doing, shadow banning, cutting out your views, making you feel like you got like 2 or 3 views.
Yeah.
Your subscribers, feel like you're getting subscribers, but you're not. Your subscribers, you have like 1,000. Next thing you know, you be getting 800. All that sort of stuff, man. Trying to push the truth, man. But you can't stop this truth, man. So now what they gotta do? So now what they gotta, like I said, build up these, like I said, these hate groups, these Muslims, sort of white supremacists and all that stuff. Like I said, they've been planning this, saying I'm gonna do this and that, and then next thing you know, they commit acts, man.
Sure.
And now, like I said, and now they're trying to associate that with the Hebrew Israelites, man.
Yeah.
So that's when that demonization gonna come in those times, man. Where when that time comes, is like I said, man, they're gonna take us, because what, some of us shall go to prison.
That's right.
And they're gonna try us, man. They're gonna put videos saying this and that, and you said this and that, and hey, you gotta stand your ground, man. Because the scripture says what. Blessed are they that are not ashamed of me, man.
That's right.
So when that time comes, you really gotta stand safely for the bowl, stand safely for the bowl of the Lord, man, to see if he was really about it or not, man. Okay. That's why, hey, the scripture says what, before coming to truth, prepare ourselves from temptation, man. The Lord gonna try to see, like I said, if we really stand up to the Lord, man. We see what happened in the past, man. That was Yahweh,
Yeah.
Hey, Peter denied him 3 times, man.
Right.
Even though, like I say, man, it was prophesied, but I'm just saying, you had Judas, man, that betrayed him, man. Hey, if it says in the truth, it says that the one that you so-called brother is gonna betray you in the last minute, man.
That's right.
They're gonna give you up, man. Because what, they can't take the pressure, man.
Yep.
Because what, Esau has something that, like I said, they're gonna use something that holds something dearer to us, man. To what? Forsake us the truth, man.
Yeah.
Because what the truth is, hey, it says in Luke, it says what, 9:62, it says, the Lord, roughly paraphrase, what does it say, roughly paraphrase, it says, put your hand in plow looking black, it's not fit for the kingdom,
That's
man.
Right. That's right.
That's right. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to demonize us, to make us stop, and like I said, pushing the truth, man. And a lot of these, a lot of these camps and these different organizations, man, they're not gonna be, basically, they're not gonna be standing bowling for the day of the Lord, man.
That's right.
A lot of them going, like I said, man, a lot of them gonna get caught up, man. You know, by the FBI raids. You know, like I said, he got raided by the FBI, man. You know, a lot of them folded, man. You know, like I said, you even got agents, you know, that watch us, that monitor us, you know, with these smart TVs or whatever we do, man. You know, so when that time comes, when they, you know, like I said, they already got laws passed down, you know, with the NDA, the National Defense Authorization Act, where they can take you up and lock you up, you know, without you having a fair trial. You know, this is what they do when they pass legislations down. When that time comes, man, they're gonna grab us up, man. Go ahead.
The stage is set for everything, man, for all prophecy to take place.
Yes,
I had a quick one, if I may. It's Isaiah 5:20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil," because what we're going to be going into is pretty much the muzzling of the truth, you know, and to the eyes of the world, that's looked at as evil. Us as men of the Lord, you know, Lord willing, we make it up into them chariots, you know. But anyway, us saying that rights for abortion is wicked, you know, in the eyes of these people, that's looked like as evil, you know. I'm gonna continue on. It says that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. And I'm gonna jump down, if I may. Verse 23, which justify the wicked for reward, you know, and that goes into the entertainers and all these people, you know, they justifies the ways of the powers that be, these wicked elites that rule this society, you know, they uphold that for reward and take away continuing on, and take away righteousness of the righteous from him. Therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness. So hey, you can muzzle this right now, you know, but it's all set up through the spirit, because they're supposed to, hey man, even though you want to muzzle hate speech, or pretty much, as I said, is geared towards that, as much as you want to do that, you know, it's set up through the spirit for that to happen.
If I may, the book of Job, chapter 40 and verse 7, you know, and this is going into what the brother was going into, you know, like as far as, you know, being strong and able to stand in that day.
That's right.
Gird up thy loins now like a man.
That's right.
You know, now ain't the time for, you know, that feminine spirit in its truth. You know, now is the time, you know, to dig in, you know, because we're on the cusp of greater things happening, you know.
War, sedition,
you know,
I mean, pestilence, all kind of things are coming about. You need that masculine spirit. If I may, that's why you got the red pill guys and all kind of this kind of men just pushing that masculinity back out into the world. You know, and ultimately that started through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The elder was going into a lesson on last night. You know, that being above the women, not having your head up a woman's ass. You know, that spirit came out of the men of the Lord, you know, and then everybody just followed suit because they realized, hey, these women, this place is wicked, you know. But Salah, you got it out.
I will demand of thee, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is demanding us to be men.
That's right.
In His truth,
That's
being men, you know, to go out there on the highways and byways and do exactly what He says.
That's right.
You know, anybody, you know, let me continue reading. I will demand of thee and declare thou unto me. So not only is Yahweh Shem Yahushua demanding us to be men, He's also demanding us, you know, to speak His word.
That's
you
right.
know, to go out there in the highways and byways and warn the people. You know, because what's coming, you know, it ain't gonna be no joke. You know, because we're on the cusp of a great famine on multiple levels. We're on the cusp of great spiritual powers coming to pass. We're on the cusp of great destruction coming to pass as well. You know, that's all I got, bro.
I grabbed this real quick, just to go into back you up with that. And this Ezekiel 34:30. It says, "Thus shall they know that I, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, their power, and with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, which is another thing, you know. I like to throw that vibration out there all the time as much as you can. You Israelites, so you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, serve the Lord. But here's the point. And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men. And I am your power, save Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So you gotta, like y'all said, you gotta gird yourself up like a loin and prepare yourself to be even muzzled, you know, or to be hated, or even to be looked at as you know, the things that you believe in is hatred, you know. Because those are the things that they're going to try to, that's what the things that come out of our mouths. Because they ain't going to get nothing on us for like selling drugs or fighting and killing people. You know, they're going to use it through witchcraft of our words, you know.
Well, you know, this devil is a liar.
Come.
Mm-hmm. The scriptures say you shall suffer what?
Unjustly.
Unjustly.
That's right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he's going to do. These things that we're saying are righteousness in the ways of the Heavenly Father. Because, you know, everything Esau do is adverse to the Heavenly Father. So so everything our doctrine is based on is adverse to this man, you know? So therefore, he going to want to put that muzzle on us. But we training ourselves to get to that point, you know?
That's right.
That's it.
Because, the scripture says, you know, like I said last week, I think it was at camp, just make sure, but of course I'm, you know, reiterate it again, you know, like I said, Moses was scared, you know what I mean, to go back to his people, right. You know, he even said, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't have good speech and that, you know, whining, but, hey, the Lord said what? Who made man's mouth, man?
Yeah,
so
right.
what? So you know, he had faith in the Lord and he went up there. Yep. You know, he didn't speak for himself. You know, the Lord spoke through him, man. Mm-hmm. You know about what to say, man. You know, that's when the time comes. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be worried about what are we gonna say to the judges when that time comes and this and that. No, man. Yeah. You know, hey, don't forget, hey, the Lord wrote everything out before you even, like I said, before you even thought about it, programmed it, man.
That's it.
I'm gonna get this. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. And it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Mm-hmm. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. That's right. You know, like I said, don't go, like I said, you know, don't be over righteous, man. Yep. You know, just keep it a balance, man. Yep. You know, don't be saying, you know what I mean, I say, don't be going out like a fool or, you know, like I said, just keep it calm, you know, like I said, we had these centurions, these cops, man, you know, don't go, oh, you definitely, for what? Hasty wrath, man.
Hasty with the mouth, yeah.
That's right, man. Tongue. You can't. That can lead you to destruction.
That's right.
You know? Because here it says what? Life and death are in the power of the tongue, man.
That's it.
You know? And the Lord can be testing, you know what I mean? Your integrity, man. See what happens, how you handle the situation, man.
That's right.
You know? Hey, even Howard Shai, when the times come, he said what? Render unto Caesar. You know, pay your bills, do what you need to do. You know, but, you know, don't forget to do this work, man. And we be in altercations, you know, like I said, be wise for how was an adult. Like I said, man, don't try to get physical or whatever, man. You know, hey, this scripture says what? Don't argue with a fool unless you make a fool your damn self, man.
Exactly.
You know, make you feel stupid. Because now, you know what I mean? Because now you put yourself in a deeper hole than basically then basically you should have, man. You know, not using wisdom, man. You know,
the Lord says, agree with your adversary quickly.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You know.
Yeah.
So like
And it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, but beware of men, for they shall deliver you up to the councils, and they shall scourge you in their synagogues. You know, that's what's going to happen, man. You know, you're going to put you in charge of tribulation against these courts, these governors, these judges, and all that, man. You know, they're going to question us, you know, is this what you said, and do you denounce what you're saying, and this and that, or will let you go, or do some type of bribery or whatever, man. You know, what you gonna do? You know, or you can confess, or you know, or basically, let's say you're gonna hold your integrity. That was it on that.
Just to go into what Art was saying, you know, Matthew 5 and 25, it says, agree with thy adversaries quickly, and that don't mean follow his doctrine.
That's right.
That just means don't make yourself don't mark yourself in this society. You know,
or making it easy. You know,
yeah.
You know, like these guys are here wearing fringes out there and are in the open, man, making yourself an open target, man. Like, come on, man, you're not using wisdom, man.
Nope.
Okay, it's a beautiful thing that you Hebrew Israelite, but like I said, but at the same time though, like I said, man, you gotta use wisdom, man.
Yeah.
You know, because now when something happened, now they can directly know where you at, man. You know, make it like 10 times more easier to find you. Say, yeah, such and such, yeah, we see him out here with his little, you know, garment on right there at that supermarket. He come in there every Tuesday.
He's
Right.
He got a big. He got the big picture of your house, your house on his shirt.
God, because in those days, you know, when the time comes, we're gonna be out here like pilgrims, man. You know,
Exactly.
we gotta hide out here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know,
Exactly.
but like I said, you wearing all this gonna make you an open target, man.
That's right.
Can you imagine that though?
God.
During Jacob's trouble, they still wearing French shirts.
Oh, it's gonna be some Jake out there like that.
Yeah,
Oh man, we gotta keep the law.
Yeah.
yeah. Like you say, you can have them out there, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with the law. The law is righteous. Don't get me wrong. But you know the scriptures say, be wise as
Serpents, harmless as doves.
Kind.
And like I said, we can't keep the laws to the 100%, man.
Yeah.
You know, and those time comes, you know what I mean? We're not gonna be worried about that, man. We're gonna be worried about, like I said, surviving Jacob's trouble, man. You know, we can run, you know what I mean, running out here in the wilderness with our garments on.
Right.
That's not using wisdom.
Yep.
What happened? You know what I mean? Nah, that was it.
Funny shit is we could be walking down the street and a Jake with a French shirt come walking across and they all turn from you and go to him.
Nah,
God.
for real.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm saying.
Like call all y'all about to be outside. You
God.
know?
And it not call all y'all shot for the teachers he set up for us, you know. 'Cause we're
Kind
commanded
teachers,
to,
yeah.
we're commanded to eat this whole roll, and with the whole roll, it teaches you, even Yahushua, you know, he did things in meekness and humbleness, you know, even though he was the king of the Jews, as they would say, you know, is the king of Israel, but he wasn't. He came on a donkey, you know.
Yeah, kind of. Hey, even Paul lied to that judge, man. You know. You know what I mean? He had to lie to cause what he used wisdom because
Right.
you know he actually told it said what they would have put him to death. But he said no, so he had to lie, man, to get him out of that predicament.
he
You
supplanted
know,
him.
that's
Abraham
right.
did the
You
same
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he still kept his integrity.
And that's
you know?
what we do.
That's
you know,
right.
When we don't, you know, when we're not on our everyday walk, you know, just speaking the, you know, just telling everybody this truth, casting our pearls before swine. You know, we're supplanting this, you know, supplanting our way into the chariots, but at the same time being watchmen and pushing this doctrine, living this doctrine. You know, this is we in behind enemy lines. That's it.
See, but Abraham did the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Abraham, he went into a new land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had to make it look as though his wife was his,
His
sister.
Yeah.
You know? He didn't, you know, he did what he had to do to survive.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
But a lot of these jakes don't see the importance of using wisdom.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
A lot of these jakes are spontaneous and not in the spirit. Not in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua anyway. They're in the spirit of this world. So they're what's the word? Compulsive. You know? To do anything. And that's what's going to get a lot of jakes messed up.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Because we,
That's it with that.
just to reiterate, man, we behind enemy lines, and hey, from our disobedience to the Heavenly Father, we've been behind many enemy lines for a long time.
See, but Jake don't know that.
Jake don't get
know
that.
who
That's
his
right.
enemy is.
Jake don't know who his enemy is.
The scriptures say, keep far from me the man who has the power to kill.
Yep.
Jake don't realize that the man that's killing him is standing right next to him.
Yeah, he on his territory.
Yeah.
You know? But hey, this is the kind of speech that they want to put the muzzle on. You know, they don't agree with us telling you this because with this, it pushes a vibration of this whole society going down. You know,
and a lot of people are waking up to his madness, man.
Oh yeah,
and that's why to the point where, like I said, that's when, like I said, we talked about in the last video, you know, which is beautiful now, makes sense now. That to the point where you got to shut off the grid, man.
That's right.
For a certain amount of time, man.
That's right. Because
Because like I said, one last thing, like, I mean, it's gonna get to a point, you know, like I said, man, to the point where he can't stop this truth, man. You know what I mean? He's gonna get out of control to the point where, you know what I mean, he actually has to forcibly do something to actually shut this grid down, man.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I got it.
Because just real quick, if he was to continue to go on with his phases, just backing up what you were saying, if he was to continue going with his phases and this grid's still up and going, he has You know, we haven't had to shut our mouths yet. Some people just would be like, okay, well, this is the truth. The scriptures are saying this. I can't follow through with this man thing. So he knows he's got to shut this thing down. You know,
See,
in
a
order
lot
for
of things is happening so fast, so quick.
Yeah.
You know, the
that
Lord says
we
it should
ahead
come
of the
and
game.
not tarry.
Yeah, we ahead of the game.
You know?
You know.
Even the information that's coming out.
Yeah.
You know, it's coming out so fast that it's not waiting for anybody to get it. It's just happening.
That's right, man.
That's right.
You know,
Go
and
ahead,
and these people are not looking at, you know what I mean, at these at the lamestream media anymore, man.
Yeah, for real.
You know, it's not a coincidence why, like I said, these people go to these alternate, alternate TVs, us. You know, the manosphere, and you know, like the quote unquote conspiracy theorists, man. You know, they're looking for answers for those people, not the lamestream media.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, and every time they post something, they get exposed by, like I said, by the conspiracy theorists, by us, or who else, man.
And once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
people
what
are
I'm
actually
saying.
starting to realize that the lamestream media is owned by the people who want to control you.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So, a lot of people is what the brother was going into. A lot of people are starting to look towards alternative media. Why? Because the bullshit that they were given is just that.
And that's right. You know, and like I said, if you try to say something, they're already deleting channels, man. It's not a coincidence why you're talking about some misinformation. You know what I mean? How is that misinformation, you know? You know, you're spreading information when people actually have facts and documents and proof, man. You know? It's not a coincidence why some people go into this DuckDuckGo and not going, to that no more, man.
That's
why
right.
is that in surge, man?
That's right.
You know, like I said, you know what I mean? If Jay don't believe his own people, you know, he definitely gonna believe from Eve, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm talking about this, conspiracy theorists and all them stuff like that, man. You know?
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and verse 6.
Yeah.
How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
By who?
That's right.
The two main ones is what? The prophets of the Lord
Come.
and his own people. Because it says what? His own tongue shall fall upon himself.
That's right. Come. Reading on. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Yeah.
You know? Prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a womb under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Right.
So, you know, this devil's just losing altogether. You know what I'm saying? Everything that makes Esau superior upon the face of the earth is being brought to naught.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people are starting to realize his bullshit, his media, his money. The people are actually starting to realize even his money ain't shit.
Yeah.
And when your money ain't shit, you ain't shit.
That means that you're in really trouble.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not a coincidence why they're trying to, like I said, break away from the dollar to the point where, like I said, they're trying to bring in this new monetary system.
That's right.
Like
That's
you said,
right.
once they lose that money, that dollar,
Exactly.
that's it, man.
That's it. That's shameful spewing. That's upon your glory. Everything that you built yourself upon.
That's right.
You know, the
Shameful
world.
spewing.
That's right. That the world is looking at that like, hey, man, what we can do, we can move around you, which is you know what I'm saying. It's all the elites doing that as well. But these other nations, they looking for the highest position of power within what the elites want. So
That's
now,
right.
shameful spewing all on America's glory.
That's
you know, all on E's glory, just all over the world. You know.
You know, the thing about it is a lot of people ain't going to E no more for information. A lot of people are actually starting to converse with other nations outside of E to get information.
For everything. Yeah.
So now E is left on the back burner like, hold on one second. A year ago, I was top notch. I had all this information. I created these medical books, science books and astrology books. Why ain't you come to me no more? Because the people are starting to realize that his information is bullshit, and this devil's got to put an end to it.
That's right.
And also another thing is
Excuse
the
my
sign.
language, by the way.
And also it is a sign of your downfall,
Yep.
ultimately, man.
Yep.
Go hold on, yeah, about your man.
That's
Sorry,
it. That's right.
Okay.
That's all I got, bro.
Yeah, you can go ahead with the article. You can get it all into it, you know, but you just keep once. Unless you got a scripture.
No, that was it on that.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm looking for that scripture.
Okay. No, you just look for it just for a little bit. But yeah, like I said, everything that Esau bring out, man, has been exposed, man. Like I said, the pandemic, that's been exposed, you know. He tried to use the Ukraine, that's been exposed. You know,
Yeah.
now you got the terrorist thing that's been exposed. You know, like hey, the brother just brought out an article, man, about hey, what it says. Let me get it, man.
Just to add on to that, he just hurt, man. Everything's coming out, and that's why he want to muzzle all of this, because you hurt, man. Everybody's realized that you're, hey, just simple as say it, the devil that the Bible speaks about.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the wicked man, the evil on the face of the earth. You know, the person that destroys the earth, but at the same time, you know, will say he's doing good. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, his society's crumbling, and now, you know, he's in straits.
Yep.
You know, he's in straits. You know, I know he's seen the chariots.
Yeah, he had to shut down the N to the A to the S to the A.
That's right. You know,
because from the Escorite brother that was
you know
watching.
he saw the chariots.
Yeah, he always.
You know he
seen
see the prophets.
I did a.
You know he sees things coming to pass.
Yep.
He sees all these things. He sees Israel waking up.
That's right.
So he's scared shitless.
That's right.
Excuse my language again. But he's got to shut it down. Why?
Revelation 12 and 12.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing but a short time, man.
That's right.
Carl, right? Yeah, about some else.
That's right.
That's all I got, bro. I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, you can go to the article. But yeah, like I said, the parents catch FBI and a plot to force mentally ill son to be in a right wing terrorist, man.
So this is what your FBI doing, E? Your FBI is setting up right wingers to go into predominantly black neighborhoods, or just Jake neighborhoods. I don't even like saying the word black. You go into Israelite neighborhoods, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, it says the FBI set that up.
Yeah,
you know,
and it, like I said, this ain't nothing new. Like I said, you know what I mean? They gotta keep that jail monitoring system up and running, man. You know, that's what it's all about, man. You know.
Yeah. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices.
That's right.
Yeah, same thing with Chicago. You know, like I said, article. You know what I mean? Where they had a van with a whole bunch of sneakers in, man. And Jake, you know what I mean? And Jake caught wind of that, man.
Yeah.
You know? They expose these cops. You know, why is this thing out here for? You know?
Right.
I mean, look at all the shoes and stuff like that, man. Think that Jake gonna come in and steal us that way? What? They can arrest him, man.
Or even on a folly level. Remember the whole the whole milk crate the milk crate challenge when stupid niggas was going up and down them. Jake was like, man, how these milk crates just get posted, sit on the block? You know what I'm saying? He just wanted Jake to do stupid shit, you know?
That's right, man. Yeah, all of a sudden came out of nowhere. And
all these milk
got
crates are all over the place, you know what I'm saying? You sloppy, man. You goofy. You goofy, man.
How these milk crates get? Wait, how these guns get here?
Yeah.
How this crack get here?
Yep. You sloppy, man.
How do we get AIDS?
Yeah. How come the food and the medical system is so jacked up, you know?
Exactly.
Man, everything you do destroy the earth, man. And this is why he want to muzzle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Because a lot of people are starting to be like, you know what? Why up?
Why are
we doing
you?
this?
Yeah,
shit?
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
All we gotta do is stay away from these motherfuckers, and we good. You know, we can work amongst each other to a point. You know, but you know, I digress. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you can go to the article.
I thought you was bringing out the article.
I can bring it up. No big deal.
Okay.
I got you. I got my brother. I heard you read the title. I thought you had it.
Did I read the title? My bad. My bad. Here, I'll get it too.
I can get it.
Okay.
I can get it.
Salak.
No problem. The title again is "Get Ready to Be Muzzled: Coming War on the So-Called Hate Speech." You know, and it's out of the Blacklisted, and it was dated May 18th, 2022. And it reads, "Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freedom of speech." And that's a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Beware of beware of those who want to monitor, muzzle, catalog, and censor speech. Especially be on your guard when the reasons given for limiting your freedoms end up expanding the government's power.
That's right.
In the wake of a mass shooting in Buffalo, New York, carried out by an 18-year-old gunman in military gear, allegedly motivated by fears that the so-called white race is in danger of being replaced. Well, in fact, it is, but... there has been renewed calls for social media monitoring, censorship of flagged content that could be construed as dangerous or hateful, and limitations on free speech activities, particularly online. Fucking hypocrites.
Yep.
As expected, those who want safety at all costs will clamor for gun control measures, if not at an outright ban on weapons for non-military, non-police personnel. So you want to arm the military and the police and not the people, which make up the military and the police.
Which Biden just was telling, he gave out to all the governors, you know, go ahead and start hiring more police officers, you know. So he's trying to put more boots on the ground, so to speak.
Ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Reading on, widespread mental health screening of the general population and greater scrutiny of military veterans. There are more military veterans than active military, by the way. More threat assessments and behavioral screening warnings. More surveillance cameras with facial recognition capabilities. More. See something. Say something. These programs are aimed at turning Americans into snitches and spies. More metal detectors and the whole body imaging devices at soft targets. More roaming squads. We seen that. With the motherfuckers riding bikes. Roaming squads of militarized police empowered to do random bag searches. More fusion centers to centralize and disseminate information to law enforcement agencies. And more surveillance of what Americans say and do, where they go, what they buy, and how they spend their time. All of these measures play into the government's hands.
Yep.
As we have, you say something?
No, I was saying it really does.
Yeah, come on. As we have learned the hard way, the phantom promise of safety in exchange for restricted or regulated liberty is false, a misguided doctrine that serves only to give the government greater authority to crack down, lock down, and institute even more totalitarian policies for the so-called sake of national security without many objections from the citizenry. So even the people know what the government's up to.
Yep.
Reading on, add the Department of Home, this is your land, I'll secure it, you know, Defamation Government Board, to that mix, empower it.
Can I throw this in there real quick? Quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Nahum 3, because that was going away. He was going into, you know, pretty much how you pretty much just got everybody. You want to have everybody in submission based on that. Get to the point, and it says Nahum 3 and 4, because of the multitudes of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, you know, and the things that you set up right there is all witchcraft. You know, monitoring, you know, saying what the do's and the don'ts, or what somebody can and can't do, you know, that sell of nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
And who are those nations?
Yep.
Israelites.
That's right. You know, and whoever else is in this melting pot, and through your democracy, you know, the sanctions you put out and through the whole world, you know, you definitely gonna do these things in the Americas, but you want to push that same vibration through the four corners of the earth.
He's actually doing it.
Yeah.
He's actually doing it.
Yeah.
Because here it is. It just came out that the I ran to the store is already pushing the policies that Babylon the Great wants to push. You know, you don't eat unless you get this certain thing.
Yep.
You know?
And that's, I read that today.
So, you know, this devil's already doing it.
Yep.
But, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is about to put a monkey wrench in it. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole world wants to be digitalized.
That's right.
And to push, that new world, so therefore they can have everybody in subjection.
Yeah.
And they gonna digitalize the money, as the Ak was saying. That's what Iran's doing now. They moving towards all food purchases,
right.
Are gonna be done through, and I think it was through the through the hand chip. The salat, through the hand potato.
Well,
potato.
I'm not sure if it's through that or through.
Yeah, it's just digital currency, I believe.
Well, yeah, it's through a digital currency, but I forget what the actual medium is.
Right.
But we know ultimately what it leads up to.
That's it.
That's right.
To get the people comfortable for them to take the potato chip.
Yep.
Pringles.
Yep. Hey, once you pop it, the fun gonna stop.
That's right. God, that's it. We about to get greasy out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got more on that, bro?
Nah, it's a lot, that's it.
You got something to say?
No, go ahead.
All right, come. Add the Department of Home, and this is my land, and I'll secure it, Defamation Governor Board to that mix. Empower it to monitor the online activity and police so-called disinformation. And you have the makings of restricting of reality straight out. Straight out of Orwell's 1984, where the Ministry of Truth Policy speech and in Slovakia, I don't know how that came out. And you have the makings of a restructuring of reality straight out of Orwell's 1984, where the Ministry of Truth policies, where the Ministry of Truth polices speech, ensures that facts conform to whatever version of reality the government propagandists embrace.
That's that witchcraft.
Yeah, After all, it is a slippery slope from censoring so-called illegitimate ideas to silencing truth. Eventually, as George Orwell predicted, telling the truth will become a revolutionary act, and that's what your prophets do.
Yep.
The scriptures say, truth that has been so long without fruit shall be declared. And this is a revolutionary act. The world hasn't seen this level of truth in a very long time.
It's a little bit more on that Nahum, if I may continue.
Yeah.
And it says, verse 5, Nahum 3 and 5, and it says, Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh of hosts. I will discover thy face, discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will show thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. I will cause abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comfort for thee? And that's everything Ox going into in that article. That shame is being brought out.
Even with Noah. No, not Noah. Jonah. Jonah went to Nineveh, to warn the people.
That's right.
They repented, but they eventually went back into their wickedness. And the Lord had to destroy it.
That's right.
Well, the Lord's got to destroy this place because of his wickedness.
That's right.
There's no new thing under the sun.
That's right. We're giving that warning, as you said, when Jonah went to Nineveh, he preached that warning.
Yeah. That's why the scriptures say you should be given, what is it? I get it. Go ahead, bro.
But Jonah preached that, and like you said, it's no new thing, because now Israelites waking up all over the place, man. Ain't anywhere you go, you gonna see somebody that you like. Okay, he know he an Israelite, But hey, they continue in their wickedness, or they ain't got the full doctrine, Or either they just still putting the Lord on the back burner, so they're gonna be destroyed as well.
Yeah. So that's what's gonna come. Let me finish reading that article, and I'll pull out that Jonah article.
How much more on that article?
Quite a bit.
Just going to the last part. Yeah, just go to the last part. Yeah,
Con.
we pretty much made our statement. Pretty much.
Con.
But you know, when you go down, you know, ultimately though, you know, like I said, you know, as I said it before in my last video, you know, like I said, you know, they, like I said, there's nothing that, you know, roughly paraphrase, like it, there's nothing that, you know, that you know, they can't go, you know, it's like they can't go against the truth, but for the truth, because all it's do, because like all that's gonna do is just validate the truth even further and further.
That's right.
And just like I said, prove us further that basically that this is the right truth.
That's right.
And talking about the truth of a great millstone, the right doctrine, man. You know, everything's coming into play, man. You know, the Lord's gonna destroy this place inside and out.
That's right.
You know, and that's what it's doing, man. Because this place doesn't have that much time left, man.
That's right.
You know. Now, of course, I gotta give credit. It's my own vain opinion, but you know, man, like I said, for this kingdom to last this long, especially what's going on with the fuel and everything like that, you know, this is the last kingdom. So, you know, what I mean, this kingdom's gonna go out strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. With a bang.
Yeah, with a bang.
Like you said, he gonna flip this place inside out. You know, starting with who the rulers, the powers that be.
That's right.
You know, then the structure.
Yeah.
You know, and then the land. This place is never gonna be inhabited again.
Huh.
Yeah, so I mean, there isn't much left on this article, but I'll read the last paragraph. America is approaching another reckoning right now, one that will put our commitment to freedom principles at a level of fear-mongering that is being used to wreak havoc on everything in its path.
If I may say, you know, this is geared towards us, man. What they call us, prophets of doom, you know.
Mm-hmm. You know that, you know, be careful with what I say, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, like I said, they ain't use other avenues to lead us to that, man. You know, that's what we're on that list, Agenda 21. You know, because like I said before 1,000 times, like I said, they mainly targeting us. You know, but they're just saying it in a what's that saying? You know, they want to say, you know, it's you, but you know, like I said, you know, they put in like a light turn to make it seem like, you know, they talking about something else. I forgot what that term mean. But basically, you know, just put the word affiliated.
Yep. Come, I got that preset.
Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 16 and verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there should be no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. So, the prophets, Jonas, he was a prophet who went out to Nineveh, you know, to preach to the people. He didn't give a sign or anything. He just warned them of the impending doom. Same thing's happening here.
Yep.
You know, we're warning you of this up and coming blackout. This up and coming blackout on information, as I should say, and you know, if you ain't got this information now, you know, is you know the time to get it before it's too late. And if you ain't got it, you know, you just out.
Yep, you gonna get caught out there.
So that was it on the article, bro. You know, that was the last paragraph.
Okay. So at the end of the day, we know that again, like I said, you know, they're basically targeting us. You know, actually they're trying to silence us, but they're not gonna silence us to a point where they, you know, sooner or later the truth gonna get so big that they have no choice but to shut the internet down, and they will come get us. But at the same time, though, when they touch us, you know, as the scripture says, we are the Lord, you know, we are the apple of the Lord's eye. Then after that, then prophecy really gonna start going, man.
That's
you
right.
know, when they put their hands up, that's when what the masses are gonna start to wake up, man. And the Lord gonna start bringing out the masses, right? We're gonna have the believers and the unbelievers, man. You know, the ones that believe upon us and the ones that's gonna come against us, man.
Yeah.
You know, everything's gonna happen so quickly, so fast, man. You know, we're gonna see it, man. You know, like I said, what's it say? 1,000 shall wake up in one day, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be so quickly, man. You know.
Lord said, "Touch not my
prophets."
Do my prophet.
Suck it.
touch not my
Man, no anointing, do my prophets no harm, suck it, yeah.
cool.
So when that time happens, we know that prophecy is really gonna speed up, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
So with that, hopefully brothers were satisfied. Of course, this is a great millstone as always to give you the latest articles, news, and lessons through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And I've always, first and foremost, want to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakodash. Double honor said that was a great millstone for the world for teaching us the truth. And of course, peace and blessings and salutation to you. I come out to this putting this truth. throughout the four corners of the earth. To the best that Betty Scott, the four corners of the earth. With that one, say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kum Yashawallah.
Kum Yashawallah.
Walk up a ball.
Walk up a ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.